Good afternoon to everyone. Thank you for joining us for this announcement. On November 11, 1918, the first global conflict, World War I, was finally over. It remains the sixth deadliest conflict in world history. Over a period of 4 years, from 1914 to 1918, more than 65 million men from 30 countries fought, and nearly 10 million died. In total, the Allies lost about 6 million soldiers, and the Central Powers lost about 4 million. History remembers not only the numbers and dates, but the millions of stories of brave men and women across the globe who fought for what they believed in. By the end of the war, 2.7 million were drafted in the United States, and another 1.3 million volunteered. There were 71,000 Arkansans who served in World War I. And now, nearly a century later, we honor these brave individuals by telling their stories, remembering their sacrifice, and preserving an important part of national and global history. As governor, I am pleased to announce that I am signing an executive order established in the Arkansas World War I Commemoration Committee. This is the centennial anniversary, 100 years. I have charged the committee to create, first of all, a series of events to commemorate the World War I celebration. And secondly, they will encourage civic, historical, and educational organizations to participate in activities that expand our understanding and appreciation of the significance of World War I. It is important that we in the United States and in Arkansas, after 100 years since the World War I ended, that we commemorate their sacrifice, their dedication, and that moment in history. Thank you to everyone for the commitment to preserving an important part of world history, national history, and Arkansas history. And now I've asked Director Stacy Hurst of the Department of Heritage to lead this initiative and to make some comments at this point, and then I'll come back and I will sign the executive order and I'll announce those members who will serve on the committee. So with that, Director Hurst.
Thank you. Thank you, Governor Hutchinson. We are very pleased to be involved in this very important work. It fits well within the mission of the Department of Arkansas Heritage to preserve and protect our state's history. We know it's important to encourage our citizens to understand and appreciate the past, not only how things affected our state, but also how our people contributed to the course of history. Our department just ended a very successful 5-year observance of the 150th anniversary of the Civil War, which commemorated the many sacrifices made during those years. And we plan to treat this observance in a similar fashion. Mark Christ, who led that commission, is here with us today. One honor we have already received as a state is that one of the members of the team who won the design competition for the new World War I memorial to be placed in Washington, D.C., was trained at the Fay Jones School of Architecture at the University of Arkansas. His name is Joe Weishauer, and he is here today with the other half of his winning team, Sabin Howard. I'd like to invite Joe up to the podium for just a few minutes to speak with you all. Joe?
Well, thank you, Stacy, and thank you, Governor, for those lovely words. It's quite an honor to be here today speaking to you because this is a great event, and it was a great thing that happened in our nation's history, and it deserves to be remembered. More than anything else, though, hopefully this will stand as a marker for all time to say to those men and women who served, you are not forgotten. And same thing moving forward to our current veterans and current active military, that their sacrifices will also not be forgotten. And as we move forward into this centennial, I'm just looking forward to spreading that message as much as we can across this great country and across the state of Arkansas. So thank you for enacting this commission.
Let me just underscore how significant it is that Joseph was selected for the design of the memorial. That is a source of great pride for Arkansas. We're delighted with that announcement, and we look forward to seeing his work as it progresses. I did want to recognize also Matt Sneed, the Director of Veterans Affairs for Arkansas, and all of the men and women who have served our state. Dr. Spear, thank you for being such an incredible part of our history of this state and the preservation of that history. And so with that, I want to sign the executive order, but I also wanted to recognize who will serve on this World War I committee. It'll be led by the Director of Department of Arkansas Heritage, Stacy Hurst. There'll be a representative of the Arkansas National Guard Museum, Dr. Raymond Screws. The Arkansas State Historian, who I introduced, Dr. Lisa Spear. The Director of the Arkansas Department of Veterans Affairs, Lieutenant Colonel Matt Sneed. Representative of the Arkansas National Guard, Lieutenant Colonel Joel Lynch. The Dean of the Fay Jones School of Architecture and Design, Peter McKeith, Dean. And then 3 at-large appointees that I will designate: Major General Mark Berry, Adjutant General, retired Lieutenant Colonel Ken Griffin, and Dr. Sean Fisher, Professor of History at Harding University. That is a well-established committee that I know will serve our state well and do a great job. Thank you.